going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of...
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And he was able to get back on top of it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Well, the running back really lucky he jumped on his own fumble right there, and he's going to have to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure on the ball and with ball security, because you put it on the ground, you find yourself on the sideline in this offense.
The play-action fake. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay coach has decided to overturn the call.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't get any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an exploit.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Gets his first one of the day away. He might be a little stiff. They only used him twice in that loss a week ago. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. The Cornhuskers offense will have its first possession of the game. The matchup we'll be watching in this one really takes you back. Big-time running back going right into the face of a tackling machine at linebacker, David.
Yeah, and we're going to see this individual battle a lot. Not just in pass coverage when they match up, but just meeting in holes. And who's going to win when they go head-to-head? That will be a big factor in who wins this football game. But, Jesse, one-on-one, this is going to be a show.
And this is going to be an incredible matchup that's going to go on until there's zeros up on the clock. Both of these guys have circled this game on the calendar because they knew who they were going to be facing. And two guys we know are going to play at the next level. But I think this is probably one of the better individual matchups we're going to see all season long.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Bobo. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. On 4th down, looking to pass. Trying to pick up the first out of the backfield. Turning it on. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Huskers will line it up on 1st and 10. They just keep firing. Fakes to grab. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
The Illinois offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Quickly complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
And the quarterback Now back at the 13.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, it hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise continuing to get louder and louder. Haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket, and good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it! Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhusker! And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been...
Was this all the salmon? No, probably good. They're bored in love. So you can make you another board in love. Or you can have something else. Like the ramen. With sushi? I mean, with salmon? Yeah.
What'd you add to it?
TV? Nothing more salmon?
Close eye on. Miami opened up a can, and how many times can you say you went into someone else's building and beat? Double digits.
I can get my hair
It's
done
what
this
happened
weekend.
today, and the rest of college football should take notice. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like a stone. The harsh reality of college football when conference foes face off, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
To the air on second down. Working that wide receiver screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
We'll give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they created a negative.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep down the right side. Pulls it in down the sideline. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. Illinois putting together a really nice drive.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And that is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Bobo.
Hey, quarterback, receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Leaves it with the running back. There he goes. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll try to pop the draw. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Cornhuskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Hayden. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking for space. It's locked. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Huskers will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his 1st punt to pin him deep. Fair catch is made inside his own 20 at the 17-yard line. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Offense bringing in the big boys, heavy personnel. The give to the tailback. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, give him 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a second and long. Defense might bring the house here. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make movement change impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw to the outside is complete. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. Here's the return. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Going right to work up top. Catch in the middle. It's Anger. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
You know, this zone replay is something they rep over and over and over in practice. This guy can run it and execute it in his sleep. Good decision there keeping the football.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of stick. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board.
Nope.
And here comes the offense on second down. Wants to go up top. Get it out on the screen. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's third and long from the 45. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. And the Huskers will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They've taken a couple of punches to the jaw, and now they'll try to get this offense going down a couple of touchdowns. A quick pass to the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. He'll get rid of it. Makes a connection. Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Illini.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit as he throws. He's got an open man. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Making side adjustments here. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Hayden. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And they'll kick it from the left side, a 44-yard try. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
No love lost between teams anytime they square off inside the Big Ten. Here's one that's just gone final. USC answered the bell away from the Coliseum today with an impressive victory. The Trojans knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team.
He'll start this drive firing.
Really unexpected outcome in this intriguing Big Ten matchup, and the type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Takes the easy one to the back.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Tight end now in motion. On the move, it's Rock. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To the ground with the back. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The give on the inside. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, back to the Sea of Red and our guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Third quarter will get underway as soon as Illinois kicks it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Complete to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. The Huskers in the hurry up. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. They're working that left side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Huskers are flying down the field. Looking for room. It's Hayden. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. And he slides after picking up the first down, but there is a penalty flag. Let's see who it's against. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Off play action. Working that left side now. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Huskers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Off play action on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. He'll take a shot. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Gets rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And the Huskers want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw again. He's moving out of the pocket. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Now on the option. He'll toss it. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Makes the catch. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Out of the shotgun on third down. And he will score. Touchdown, Husker. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It starts. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just barely able to keep him from pouncing it on that one. What a nice return. This dude is absolute electricity when he gets the ball in his hands. Off the play fake on first down to throw. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's caught inside the 15. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Illinois hoping to pop the cork on this red zone trip. Wants to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in this one in the MAC that just finished up. UMass managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the weather there in Amherst this week. These Minutemen are to blame for this one being so close. One game, I know, fellas, but this could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in the MAC.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Using his legs at slot. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Anger. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. The Cornhuskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Anger. Made a defender miss. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
He stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Keeps looking downfield. It's complete to the right. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Perhaps emboldened by converting a 4th down earlier in the game, they'll try a 2nd time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. He'll be knocked out of bounds a couple of yards short, and that's a stop for the defense. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Here's the handoff. Found just enough running room. He picks up 4 to the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Hauls it in. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Wants to go up top. Get it out to the supersonic guy. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. They'll give it to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. They go to the ground. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the 1st. An array of possibilities here. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. They'll get him on the ground, but not before Illinois picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Pulls it and fires to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. Unleashes it on the run. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down and 10. He lobs one high down the left side. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a fourth down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive. QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that fourth down.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass. Here's the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, fighting Illini. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Trying to escape and get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game. We're chasing the QB. He scrambles around, does such a great job getting positive yards, keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We've got to keep driving alive like this. Wonderful job.
He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. And the Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give them a first down.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Unleashes one. Finds a man on the right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Cornhuskers will snap it on first and 10. Power football with the run. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. The Huskers will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a two-possession lead. Here
he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. And a good job of coverage by the defense, just a short fix. Illinois lining up quickly.
That's just not going to get it done, David. At this point of the game, you're trailing. You've got to pick up the urgency, and this offense is going to have to get more aggressive throwing downfield.
They're going to have to take shots, but I know that, right? The defense knows that. I'm going to stay deep, and I'm going to let you complete all these passes underneath because the clock running is my friend.
Back to pass on second down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Got his man on the right. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab on the left. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Using the quick game. Just not willing to take the hit. He delivers it and gets to the 27. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. They go to the wide receiver screen. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds. From the 22 on first and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Wants to go up top. Got his man to the left. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Got to save every precious second, and the spike stops the clock. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Wants to throw for it on third and goal. Looking for the goal line.
Yeah, and it's fourth down. Obviously, I think this is go time. I mean, you're down by multiple possessions. You need a touchdown. This is a short opportunity. You've got to go get 6 on the board.
No good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Huskers moving quickly to the line. From the gun, running back on the move. Past the first down marker and still running. Turns it on at midfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been
my count. No, it's not good. Like 6 to